nation's school administrators, teachers, admin, and non-admin staff, parents and students are up for a steep uphill challenge when the gates of school campuses and doors of classrooms all over the country swing wide open for Monday's big event. And as our Kenneth Paciente reports, a huge shortfall in classrooms to accommodate all students, a raging pandemic still laying waste in the country, and a dearth in teachers, admin, and non-admin staff highlight the chief hurdles in Monday's Balik Eskwela and onwards.
The Department of Education doesn't deny that the return of students to in-person learning this year is a big challenge. Despite this, DepEd stressed its readiness for the opening of classes on Monday. At the meeting of the Senate Committee on Basic Education, DepEd Undersecretary Epimaco Densing III said that 65% of public schools are all set to conduct in-person learning. 90% of schools will still implement blended learning, and based on the agency's data, only 10% of school will remain doing online learning. But the lack of classrooms is still a major concern for the department. Based on its inventory, there is a shortage of more than 90,000 school rooms, which is now being addressed.
Part of the strategies that we will be imploring is to build temporary learning spaces, do shifting of schedules of classes, 2 or 3 shifts, coordination with non-government organizations, civil society organizations, and some private entities to be able to produce or create classrooms temporarily outside of the temporary learning spaces. And with those interventions, Your Honor, we will be able to reduce by more than half the projected shortage from 91,000 to around 40,000.
To enable the teachers to fully attend to the children's education and lighten their workload, the DepEd assured that teaching personnel will only focus on teaching and don't have to think about administrative work.
We are in the process of addressing that issue by hiring more non-teaching personnel to be able to declog or deburden our teachers of the administrative work.
According to DepEd, enforcement of minimum public health standards will be strictly implemented in schools at the start of classes. DepEd is also coordinating with local governments for free COVID-19 testing for teachers and students. But what if there would be a COVID-19 surge in a school? The DepEd asserted,
sakaling po na merong ang isang klase, merong pumasok na COVID positive pala at na-expose yung mga estudyante. Kung karamihan po ng mga estudyante ay nag-positive o na-expose na rin at merong flu-like symptoms, agad-agad tayo ay from face-to-face ay magbe-blended na ulit tayo. Ibig sabihin, isasarapan samantala yung eskwelahan o classroom na yon hanggat sa matiyak natin na safe na uli silang bumalik ng paaralan.
Vice President and DepEd Secretary Sara Duterte ensured the smooth school opening on Monday. While she pointed out that there are still some problems, the DepEd is continuously working to find solutions. She also assured that steps being undertaken will continue to improve the quality of education in the country in the next 6 years.
We assure our parents that as we participate in the Transforming Education Summit 2022 in the United Nations, hopefully with the presence of President Marcos in the Leaders' Day, we will be doubling our efforts to provide your children the kind of education they deserve.
Kenneth Paciente for the Nation.